Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This time a data scientist on my channel, and I have Aruparna Maity with me, and Aruparna is my childhood friend and we lived in the same area and we are from the same batch 2020. And please Aruparna, introduce yourself.
Yeah, not only same area, it's almost the same block, same cricket, same ground. Everything is almost same. Just the schooling was different though.
Yeah,
Yeah. Hey, hi everyone. This is Aruparna Maity. I am from West Bengal, Farakka. So means my schooling, my childhood, my birth, everything was there. Even my colleging was also in West Bengal, in Howrah, in Ramakrishna Mission Vidya Mandir. Yeah, after that, 2020, I completed my MSc, and after that, yeah, I was working from home, but my office was in Bangalore. I actually joined ZS as a data science associate there, and now I am at Micron as a senior data scientist. So yeah, that's a short introduction about myself. Over to you.
yeah. So we will uncover very interesting stories going ahead. Please stay tuned, everyone. And I would like to know, Aruparna, please brief about a little bit on your educational background, that where you studied, what you did over the years.
Yeah, sure. I actually did my after my 12th, I did my bachelor's BSc in economics and econometric statistics from Ramakrishna Mission Vidya Mandir. So it's in Howrah district in West Bengal. So means before going to the college, I frankly speaking, I didn't knew about Ramakrishna Mission Vidya Mandir. I knew about Narendrapur, but Vidya Mandir was not in my bucket list. But when I went to the college, like it had a big name in India. I will say, it is among the top 10 colleges in India if you see the NRF rankings. So yeah, a bit of advertisement about my college. But yeah, I completed my BSc in 2018, and after that I joined Vivekananda University, that is also under Ramakrishna Mission. So my MSc was in data science, 2 years course, and I completed my MSc in 2020. So the last semester was basically an industry internship. So I did my internship at ZS Associates. So, and after a 5 months or 6 months of internship, I joined as a data science associate there, as a full time. Yeah, then after that, it has been an interesting journey in the industry, like solving challenging problems, real world problems, and those things. So basically, the most interesting thing of this transition from a college life into a industry was means, if I will say, when I went to internship in Bangalore, so there I saw the data scientists applying the mathematical models and all. So means I had a strange feeling that, yeah, so these were the models I was studying in my books in the college just 2 days back. Now these are being applied to the industry. So I don't know how can I express the feeling, but it was like a strange feeling. Wow, this is making money. this this is like a strange type of feeling. So whatever it is, it so after that, I means almost 1.5 years I was at ZS, and after that I joined Micron. It's in Hyderabad. So yeah, now continuing here.
So I can see in your face the interest towards the field of data science and the models that you have studied, how to apply them. And okay, so Rupan, I would like to know why you have chosen the field of statistics just after your 12th. Many people go for engineering, JECS kind of degrees, but you are a little bit different. You have chosen statistics rather. Why that was so?
Yes. So actually, the my sto this transition, or like exploring new fields, doing things out of the box, was a bit, I don't know, it is good or bad, and whatever is it. So basically, I wanted to pursue physics after 12th, but somehow or the other, it didn't happen. So I joined economics and statistics in my BSc, and actually after that, means I found some similarity between physics and statistics. So, like, you can so the concepts of physics, whatever is it, like, you can visual, it means a good physicist can visualize what is happening in the real world, and even when these mathematical models come up in physics, the formulas, they can relate that yes, this factor contributes to this, this is affecting this thing. So these type of visualizations a good physicist can recreate in their minds. I found that similarity in statistics also. Like you can feel that what's happening, the distributions. Okay, so the optimizations, what all things are happening, means somehow I felt a bit of similarity. So I got immensely interested in in statistics. So though it was an economics honors course, but I spent a lot of time in statistics and this coding and exploring the data science world of that during my second and third year of my BSc. So that's when the transition happened between again and from economics into the data science field, into more technical field, I will say.
Okay, so in tenure of your second and third year of college, you got motivated to pursue the field of data science.
Yep,
And
yep.
okay, so what did you learn in your MSc time when you switched to the data science MSc?
Hmm.
And post that, what I know, while your college days, you have pursued an internship first at ISI Kolkata.
Yep,
So
yep.
would you explore the? Would you let
Okay,
us
so
know that?
before that, I want to tell another interesting story.
Yeah.
So of this transition between from economics to a more technical field of data science. So what happened during our third year in of our BSc? So I basically purchased a laptop. My father got me a laptop. Means I actually needed a laptop to do some online coaching for economics, in fact, not anything else. So I went to a shop in Kolkata, and so I had the thing in mind that what configuration of laptop I need. So I actually wanted I think an i3 was enough in those days. i3 and 8 GB RAM was enough. So that was the configuration in my mind. So when I went there, the salesman, that's their usual job, to promote a good configuration and a costly one laptop. So when they were promoting the key, sir, please buy this one. So I told my father, okay, see, it has a graphics card, okay, so using which I can play games and those things. Means those things were in my mind, so let's buy a laptop with a graphics card. So it had a 2 GB graphics card. It was a GeForce, I think 950 MX, NVIDIA GeForce 950 MX graphics card, 2 GB, and then 8 GB RAM. So altogether, it was a good configuration laptop which I had during my BSc third year in my batch. Now what? I thought that, okay, using a graphics card laptop, everyone plays games. Okay, what can I do more using this configuration? What can I do more? How can I push my graphics card, push my laptop to limits, to do some more interesting things? So then I came to know about machine learning. So at that time, at least, we were in a BSc batch, which is a full, which is a theoretical classes and all. No one used to know what is this thing and nothing. So I explored these things. What is machine learning? What happens using machine learning? What type of laptops are required using machine learning? So then what I came to know that, okay, this is one thing I can do to push my laptop to the limits. So that was my story of transitioning from economics to a more technical field of data science. Yeah, so answering your questions, yeah, so I joined MSc in data science, and it was a very theoretical come practical course at Vivekananda University in Belur Math. So we used to get classes on mathematical proofs and all, everything on statistics, machine learning proofs, then optimization. We had optimization classes, uh, linear optimization, non-linear optimization. Those were like intense theoretical things also. And along with that, thankfully, we used to had practical applications, that how can we use these theories, code them, and do solve some practical real world problems. So that was the course structure. It was a, I will say, a very good course structure. And yes, during my summer internship after the second semester, I joined ISI Kolkata as a summer intern. There I worked on more technical things. I worked on computer graphics. So so I think you can imagine economics, statistics, computer graphics, it's like no connection between them. But I don't know, it was my habit to go on exploring anything and anything. So that's how I did an internship on computer graphics. So it was a virtual try on. So it was the name of the project was human pose guided image based virtual try on. So basically you go to a fashion store, and we used to do try ons going to the trial room, right? So using this mechanism, actually what we implemented there, you can uh, virtually see that when how a cloth will look onto yourself in the virtual world, similar to the lens card thing, you know, right?
Yeah,
We get the facility of like seeing that how a lens will look onto yourself. So it's about dresses, so we implemented the thing on dress, clothes, shirts, pants. For ladies, the full cloth. So and it was human pose guided. So maybe some people are fat, some people are slim, maybe they are standing in some different pose, so everyone don't stand like upright, like, so they may move sideways and those things. So those type of things we incorporated in our system. And yeah, it was a very good project. And in fact, I means our team won the project of special mention during the internship. So it was among the top best works there. Yeah, so that was the that's about the ISI Kolkata internship. And actually it was really great. And whenever I presented the work to other people, like explained the work, and they were really impressed at how the things are working. And actually we had implemented not only not means there are many works where people do this using deep learning and all, but we actually used a spline transformations and those things to do, which does the work basically very fast.
great. And then post that, you in your last semester you made it to ZS for while your
Yes.
internships, and
Yes.
from there you got the full time offer.
Yep.
Can you explain your journey in ZS for 2.5 years, whatever you spent?
So it was, I think, not 2.5, including my internship, it was almost 2 years.
Okay,
A bit more than 2 years, but yeah, my full time was a bit less than 1.5 years, I will say. But yeah, ZS is an amazing place. Like the people are there extremely talented. And let me talk something about ZS, like many people might not be knowing. So ZS is a consulting firm, and it works mainly in the pharmaceutical sector. Like all its clients are from the pharma business, for example. Uh, like, like the top pharma companies in the world. So everyone are ZS clients. So it's among the not among the top, but I will say ZS is the top consulting firm in the pharma world. I can say that. So it had really great problems, like starting from basic analysis to linear regression modeling to advanced like NLP, deep learning, computer vision, everything. So it's not simply consulting, it's like they do everything. It's an amazing place. Like the people are very helpful. You can approach anyone for help or like guidance, that how is this happening. Let's say you want to have a business understanding, right? So which is basically required when you join an industry. So you can approach anyone, and I can tell that no one will say no. It's such a place, and the culture is such great there at ZS, that no one will say no, that I don't have time. Yeah, they may not have time right now, but they will definitely give you time. Yeah, I can explain you the process now. So it's a amazing place to be there. That is.
okay. And what did you learn and explore while these time of 1.5 to 2 years?
So ZS is such a place where the learning curve will be steep. Means you will learn a lot. Okay, so means I can give you an example. For example, a very small thing. For example, Excel. Okay, so what we do with Excel, we simply have the data in form of like a CSV or whatever is it, the data, we do summation, addition, and those things, like basic things which every college student does. But when I joined ZS, I saw the people are like using Excel for anything. Like they do coding, they are great coders, but along with that, their Excel is also great. Means I was just amazed to see how fast they are with Excel, using Excel shortcuts and those things. Means it really amazed. So I approached so there was one of my seniors, Abhishek Roy. So he was a consultant, a data science consultant. So he actually taught me how to do work fast with Excels. Okay, and and the frankly speaking, if you get comfortable with Excel na, and if you show someone, yes, I can do this things is so fast, people will just see how this magic is happening. So yeah, so these type of small things and every small bit of things, like you can learn everything there. So in terms of statistics also, I learned a lot in the real world, how to deal with real world data, how to do various. So we did statistical tests in our college also, but in the real world the data is not simple, right? There is huge complexity. The underlying domain information is totally different. So these things you need to like consider when you are doing any statistical tests or modeling. So in the real world, how to tackle these type of challenges. So I learned those things really great there.
Again, very nice to know. And okay, post that you are right now a senior engineer, a senior data scientist at Micron. So
Yeah.
how would you describe this journey till now?
Yeah, Micron is also an amazing place. So like similar to ZS, the people are really great here. Like here I will, so Micron again, let me introduce Micron before that. So many people might not be knowing, but many people might be knowing about Crucial, which is like the SSDs and RAMs used to purchase for your laptops. So Micron is the parent company of Crucial, but apart from that, Micron is one of the top three market leaders in the semiconductor industry. They make DRAMs, means RAMs, SSDs for our laptops, or let's say the servers for very big companies, the data servers, data centers, and those things. They, yes. So Micron is a market leader. It's like one of the top three companies in the world, I will say, in terms of the semiconductor business. It like makes DRAMs and SSDs and those type of things. So I can guarantee you that all of our smartphones, like whatever brand you are using, I can guarantee that it has a Micron chip in it. So it's actually Micron is more into B2B business, so that's why people might not be knowing so much, but it's a big company, big name in the semiconductor world.
Yeah, great to know. And what are you right now as a senior data scientist? What kind of work you're involved in there?
Mainly, I will say the work of a data scientist, whether it is at Micron or whatever, wherever is it. So, first step of any solving any problem is understanding the domain. Okay, so even here also my job, whenever I drop into a project, I spend a lot of time into understanding the process, how the things are happening. For example, if I talk of the, for example, the manufacturing of these chips, right? How these things are, how it is being manufactured, uh, what grade of product is being used, or let's say it is basically a natural product like a silicon which is being converted into a semiconductor. So there are various small components like sensor data and those things which comes into play while you are like solving a problem related to, let's say, manufacturing in this industry. So you need to understand that how the thing is being manufactured. Okay, each and every step, like it is the raw material, it is being converted to here, how much time is it taking, at what temperature it is being done, or let's say what type of modifications is being done into the material to finally convert into a finished good, into a, let's say, DRAM, a RAM basically. So these type of, you need to understand the process. So I spent most of my time, at least I will say more than 40% of my time into understanding the data, understanding the process, how that data is generated. So that's the first job of a data scientist. After that, now also you will have the problem which is being thrown to you, right? So this is the problem which you need to solve. Now you need to connect the dots that yes, this is the process, this is the final problem which you need to solve. How to do like modifications in your system, in your process. For example, feature extraction, we call it in technical terms, in data science terms we call it feature extraction, which means from a data what type of features or hidden information you can extract, so that those information can be used to do a used to solve a problem. Let it be a prediction, let it be a classification, let it be any analysis, whatever is it. So those type of features we need to extract, those type of information we need to extract, and for extracting those information you need to understand the domain, you need to understand how the process is being is happening. So in this feature extraction again, I will say rest of the six out of the rest of the 60%, at least more 40% is consumed. So 40 plus 40, 80% of time is consumed in understanding the data, understanding the domain, and then feature extraction, which is called feature engineering also. So those things takes a lot of time. Rest 20% is on the mathematical modeling. So like basic you can start from basic mathematical models like linear regression, or if you are doing classification, or there are various um, basic models you can start with knn and whatever is it, decision trees and those things. So yeah, so those things comprise a very less part of time. And finally, after we do the mathematical modeling, what insights you are getting out of the model. Like let's say the model is telling that yes, this data point will, or these features will lead to this target, like the value, the final value of this target will be this. But why that, like why not something else? So these type of analysis you can draw from within your mathematical model. So these type of things we spend a lot of time, which in technical terms we call this feature importance. Like which feature is impacting a model the highest, which feature is impacting the least, which direction the feature is impacting, whether is it positively impacting or negatively impacting, by how much magnitude it is impacting. So these type of analysis we need to do as a part of our job. Yeah.
So very much in-depth information today you have provided here, that in terms of your job, what you do. So great. And for budding data scientists, many people want to be ML engineers and data scientists. What would you give a tips for them?
So yeah, any enthusiast like a data enthusiast or who want to switch to this field, the very first step I will suggest is statistics. Like you need to have a good understanding of statistics. So this is the very basic tool or very basic knowledge which you need uh, to do any data science job. Like okay, so code next step after statistics is coding. But yes, again, the coding, why I'm keeping it as the next step, because like the second step, because today there are a lot of tools and lot of UIs and applications which are already there, where you don't need any coding knowledge. Okay, you simply dump the data, you will get insights out of it. But yes, being a beginner, uh, even if you are using those tools, you need to have an understanding of statistics, that why this thing is happening, why the application chew out a result, something like that. So to understand that, you need to have the knowledge of statistics. So that's why coding is, I will keep as the second stage. Yes, but you can develop coding skills. R is a good coding language to start with. It is very easy. Then you can start with Python and those things. And apart from that, it's, I will say the third stage, it's all about the journey and experience. So you need to, so this is not an operations or an application, like not application, I will say it is not an operations field. Okay, so where yes, this is the problem and you know what solution, like what will be the solution, you simply implement the solution. No, the data science, the field of data science is not like that. You need to think a lot, you need to understand the domain, you need to understand the process, you need to think that okay, so in this process, what type of modifications I need to do within the data, so that I can extract some useful information within the data. So these paths are, I will say, it will not be written in any book. It will change from every data to every data, even within the same domain. So this type of understanding you need to develop slowly. This type of analytical thinking you need to develop, and it will come with time. No worries with that. But yeah, so these are the starting steps of being a data scientist, I would say.
Great, great. Very much valuable information from your end, Aruparna. And what are your future goals? What to do, plan to go ahead along with time?
Um, yeah, that's a difficult question. And yeah, I'm actually thinking of some higher studies, like doing a PhD. That's in my bucket list, but let's see. What
From
like
from where, India or abroad? What are you planning?
I don't know wherever I get, but yeah, I am trying from abroad. Maybe means if I do it, but yeah, I don't have any offers currently right now, so I cannot say things confidently. But yeah, I have that thing in my bucket list. Let's see how much I can uh, achieve it. Yeah.
Yeah, great to know all of these, Aruparna. All the best for your future endeavors as well. And we hope to get you back again and again to have some valuable experiences. And a lot of thank you to you for coming to my channel and giving your time. Thanks to everyone who are watching. If you liked it, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all.
So thanks everyone. Thanks Mustafizur. Yeah. Bye.
Bye.